Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, January 14th. January 14th. Okay, literally tomorrow we're at the middle of the month. Time is waiting for no one. Patricia, you get the gold star for always being first on here. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so listen. Um, First of all, I consider myself a very, very good evening, Deb. Good evening. I consider myself a very simplistic person. Hey, Bridget, congratulations again. Very, very simple person. Um, I'm low maintenance. I don't need a whole lot of, this. I'm not attached to a lot of stuff. I just consider myself very simplistic. And when I say that, I mean, that's not self deprecating. It's just, you know, nothing big. It's just who I am. And it's also not false modesty. I prefer things to be understood simplistically so that I can walk it out, so that I can live it out. And so I was thinking about what I was going to share this morning. And I said, Holly, that is just like so simple. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I'm a minimalist, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Good afternoon, Shiloh. Wow. Wow. How's your beautiful family doing? Okay, so hello, and thank you for all who are jumping on with me. Here's my simplistic thought. But I was thinking, it is as simple as this is. There is power in simplicity. There is power in simplicity. So here's my simplistic thought. And I realize that it applies to every area of our lives. Your input is always going to equal your output. You can't function and perform as a lazy person and then get phenomenal results. Wake up the next morning productive and off the charts with your results. Our input is going to equal output. There's no magic formula that's going to happen in the middle. It doesn't matter how long you pray about it and how long you want it to happen and how desperate you are and how your input is going to equal your output every time, all the time. And so if we don't like what we are getting in any area of our lives, we need to change the input. Hello, Eric Reed. And Ira said he's going to join me this week, but it's like a surprise. He just pops in when he pops in, so I go with the flow. I already said I'm a simplistic person. I just go in the flow. When he comes in here, I say, oh, welcome. I got a special guest. He's not here with me this morning. I'll tell him you're asking. But don't get surprised by that stuff. And listen, don't pay attention to this. Everybody can talk a good game. All you have to do is just sit back and watch results. If you're lazy, if you are undisciplined, if your motivation is not intrinsic, you will get only what you put in, which is often little. Let's just keep it simple. I'm with you, Terry. I need to keep it simple. We're trying to get all deep in everything. How about you apply what you learned yesterday? You're looking for the more and the deep and the okay, why don't you back that thing up and go apply from yesterday to the master. Blessed be to Eric Reed. I'm not messing with you this morning. Good morning, mother. And so let's just keep it simple. The KISS principle, keep it super simple. Look at what input you are giving. And then don't be surprised by the output. Someone was telling my husband the other day, oh, I want to make it like you got it. And he said, you got to do what I do. I think we're looking for too much and the big and the awesome and the, okay, let's wind it back and recognize that whatever you give in is what you're going to get out. And I'm telling you, it works in every lane of our lives. Physically, if I put trash in my body, that's what my body is going to look like and perform. It is going to perform like the trash that I put in it, and it will break down easily. I put good quality nutrition and time and effort and energy and exercise into body. That's what I'm going to get out of it. You know why the 2% of people can do what Ira does? Because 2% of the people recognize it is about the input. And you already know this, Eric, but I'm glad you said that. See, this is, we get off into, oh, well, that's because they're special. That's because they're, they're degreed. You don't know how much money they have. Do you know where they live? Do you know who their daddy is? We put all of those excuses over people, and it gives us, not the Thin Mints, Eric. It gives us, it helps us feel better about ourselves. And all we're doing is sabotaging ourselves. All we're doing is sabotaging ourselves when we keep layering over excuses and we fix it up. And so we justify it and it sounds good. And on paper, oh yeah, that makes good common sense. When you strip away all that foolishness, you recognize I didn't put anything in there. I was expecting something miraculous to come out, but I didn't put anything in there. And so please recognize, financially, you can't spend, and then turn around tomorrow and have something. You can't spend, and let an emergency walk up on you and you be prepared for the financial emergency. Some of us scared to death. Our engine's going to go out because you can't afford that. You didn't prepare for that. It's not magic. Don't tell me, oh, well, if I made what you made, you're missing the point. Elder Whitley says, when the scorner is punished, the simple is made wise, and the wise is... Okay, let's just keep it simple. Word. Let's just keep it simple and simplistic. So where I'm going with that is, be prepared. If you want, wow, you got to put in some wow effort. You have to put in the effort, even spiritually. The word says, I would that my people would open their mouths and be fed. We got something to do with that. We want all this spiritually, and we want to be a spiritual giant. You won't open your word. You won't spend time. Input is going to equal your output. You want a beautiful, strong, healthy marriage, and you won't close your mouth at times. You won't admit when you're wrong at times. You won't allow the other person to be who God created them to be. We keep shoving them and making them and scrunching them into a mold. So Eric G. Reed, success coach yourself. So that's all I'm saying. We in every area of our life, our input is going to equal the output. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are. It doesn't matter how talented you may be. It doesn't matter how much potential you have. It doesn't matter how badly I want it for you. Your input is going to equal your output. Show me an area of life that doesn't add up. Okay, so that's my offering to you today. Let's stop being wide-eyed and in wonder. We don't need to wonder anymore. We don't need to be, oh my goodness, how did it happen? Okay, go back and look at go back the thing up and look at the input. Look at the work, look at the sacrifices, look at the time and the energy, the resources that were poured in. Look at the hard work, look at the tears, look at the disappointments, and then you can then be amazed at why the wonder, oh my goodness, oh, input equals output. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for jumping on this morning. Until next time, make this a terrific Tuesday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.